Grüezi and welcome back to Endless Space 2, where today we are going to rid the United Empire of their home system, Gyazar. So we are already en route, so it's really a matter of turns really. We're probably gonna be sitting there for a few turns, and once that's over, we're just gonna take it over. So it's really not a special system, so it's probably not gonna be like very worthwhile to keep it, but I mean we need to keep it in order to win. And yeah, we also do need to get rid of this notification, because I am notoriously angry about notification symbols anywhere they ever show up, on phones, on games, on everywhere. So yeah, this fleet is waiting for the pirates here to arrive so we can kill them, and you guys are just going up there, so you're programmed to do that. And right, this is a situation we are moving to put under our control in 3 turns. If that's still gonna be a problem by that time, but yeah. Yeah, so next turn it is. And again, an election, how nice. So I might consider actually pushing for another party, not to become our main party, because I'd like to stay religious, but to at least get a secondary party in for which we actually have a hero, because right now the militarists don't have a hero. I know I could fix that by getting a hero, but you know, who has the time or money? Pacifists, how do they have 14%? I'm not really behaving at all like a pacifist. Right, so I mean, ecologist would be nice, although I mean there would be some nice bonuses with that. But I think I might actually just go for the militarist hero. Let's just keep going with religious. The Vodyani are a bit boring like that with the elections, because, at least for me, I know other people do it differently, but I basically just go for religious, and that's that. Because, as again I said before, religious, in my opinion, is the best way to go for military approaches. Okay, so we build another defender in Kras. So we are slowly but steadily getting our fleet online. Soon we can also build the, what's it called, carrier class ships, which is also nice. And we need to distribute some hero points. And again, this one doesn't really have anything useful to do, so let's just give him less hero upkeep. And you just did that, I remember that, and maybe just some, yeah, probably just some production, I guess. I don't think that we'll need food at this stage anymore, really, because if I see here, that's a bad way to look at it. We are full here, we are full on Kras. Maybe we can upgrade another system, so we need to fight those pirates first of all, and then put down loss, because I was quickly afraid of what the hell happened there. Alright, they are long-range missiles, so we want to get up close and personal and beat them to bits. Alright, with that done, I can't anchor the arc right now, so I'll have to wait a turn. Apparently this uses up the action point. In case you didn't know, every fleet has 1 action point that is shown here. It would be filled out. Yeah, and apparently, I mean, fighting costs 1 of those, so that you can just constantly fight in the same system, multiple fleets at a time. But yeah, this apparently, yeah, it also says so, costs an action point. Okay, so that was easy. We actually also got a skill for that, unexpected but nice. So I guess we just get some influence for that. It's a bit sad because we don't have trade companies. That would be an additional 50, but you know, 20 and 5% is still significant. Not that we need it, we're very positive on it. The only thing it's doing at this stage is creating pressure on our enemies. And the only 2 ways to use, or actually the only way to use influence as every civilization or faction, is to overlap an enemy system with your area of influence, and then having the technology over here called SLC Superlight Content, which allows us to use this influence to actually convert the system in a normal empire, or in our case, to steal pops and turn them into essence. Obviously, you can spend them for diplomacy things.
Thought we had learned to trust each other.
Which, surprisingly, as the religious, you basically never need to do, because you're gonna stay at Cold War. There's likely ever going to be an enemy that declares a war on us, the Umbral Choir being an exception there. And because during a war, you usually need to spend it on continuing your war efforts, because they might want to force a truce on you, which you do not want, and that costs influence to reject. So yeah, the only other option really is to go with the United Empire, because they can spend influence to buy out basically everything. They can buy science, they can buy out improvements, they can buy stuff on the market with influence, which is a really powerful trade. Oh, damn it, I should have started moving here. Are they coming closer though? They are. That would likely take 2 more turns. How close are we on this quest? So there's 5 defeated. We will get 2 for sure if I stay there. You know what? 2 turns is probably worth it to get a chance of at least being second. Because they're so spread out, it's likely that not many are going to have more than 2 fleets. And this one is still around, so we might actually also catch that one. Maybe, hopefully. So yeah. We also need to build a new arc, or get some population, which is probably more important at this stage. Can I even? I should probably try to get the resources to upgrade that, because, I mean, I was buying the... what's it called? The Transvine on the market, so let's just buy that. Probably don't have the money for it. Actually, I do. Interesting. When we're already here, let's look at the heroes. Military heroes specifically, because that's currently our government. Not even that bad. I think those have the health heroes. No, they do not. But that's pointless anyway for us. Health. It's actually pretty poor fleet hero. Yeah. Really poor fleet hero. So yeah, we're not gonna get this one. Okay, so yeah, we're definitely gonna upgrade this one, or maybe let's do this one first. It's at least 4 planets, so that makes more sense. And then we can push more proliferation there, but in the meantime we should probably... The thing is, how much am I making right now? 3,000, just because I'm in this system of the Sophons there. This is not gonna use it all up. So probably I'm better off spending it for an arc right now, and then in the next turn do some proliferation. I think that's probably the better idea. And since we use an arc from this fleet to anchor here, I'm gonna make a new one to take over its job. And I think that's a fine system to build it from. And we might even, depending on how fast this one completes, yeah, we might put it down there quickly to upgrade it and then bring it over. Although by that time we might actually also have already taken over Gizar there. Wow, now there are 3 people in the alliance, so I'm at war with also the Riftborn, which actually do pose a considerable threat. Yeah. Interesting. Actually, I don't want to be at war with you. The thing is, if I go for a truce, this trip was kind of wasted. But if somebody were to accept a truce, that would mean I would no longer be under attack here, which would mean instead of going down there, I could go for the Cravers. Then again, they're kind of already under attack. I don't think they really have a fleet, because they would be here and do damage. The problem is if I'm in a truce, I cannot really resolve this, because they are here first, they will have the right to invade, if at all. So I would have to count on them making peace, which I think is not likely. So I don't think I want a truce really, because I mean the Horatio seems to be busy anyway. Can I see this, please? With the Lumeris, but not with the Cravers. Interesting. So maybe this ship just stopped the Horatio, although that's also unlikely. I don't know what's going on here, really. So, but it's kind of sure that we will stay here for a second anyway. And first I want to try to run you off, just because I'm crueler like that. And destroy your civilian ship there. So let's leech here for 1 minute. It's gonna give us some good leeching stuff anyway. So you want me to stop, no thanks. Alright, we also did complete a hacking operation on the home system, so let's see here. Botanical scanning. Don't think so. No, I'm not at all. That one, no, no. Focused plasma. You really don't have anything useful in terms of sciences. This might actually unlock something more in this tree, maybe. Let's check quickly. Hyper pack. What level is that? Let's just type that quickly. That's down here, so that wouldn't even help us. So that's unlikely. So maybe, I mean, this would just heavily cripple those guys, and it might actually run off this fleet. Potentially, because I mean the pirates will also be hostile to the Horatio, I believe. Anything else doesn't seem to be any good, so yeah, let's do that. I lost vision because the hack is over, but they also lost a significant amount of populations. Also, we'll have to fight pirates down there, but that's fine. Oh, here. So yeah, let's just do that again, and an accelerator, because we can. So I can't fight them on my own. So I will stay here and kill those pirates. Maybe we're lucky. And that being said, these pirates are probably heading here, and I kind of want to take them out. So next turn we're gonna move there. It's gonna take a lot of turns, so they will arrive faster, likely. Okay, so let's go for the next turn then. This arc will go over to Gatria and do some expelling of colonies there. Shouldn't take too long. 4 turns, that's a lot of turns. I thought that would be quicker. Alright, we built some more ships there, and you want me to stop, you want me to go, it's alright. This fleet arrives next turn, which is as expected, quite nice. We also completed our hack on the economy, and as usually we get ourselves an overseer. Should I spend my efforts differently? Probably, because I mean, I don't think we're gonna get much out of this hero business anymore. We have so many points right now that probably doesn't matter, and it still takes a lot of time right now. And I don't know why we don't get any unlock points. I actually don't remember how they're generated. I thought you have to have the Academy Annex building, which I built, or you have to control the Academy itself, the Academy system. We are friendly with them, right? Maybe I actually need to have contributed, I don't know that, maybe that changed some time back. Alright, you're a scout, you can just continue scouting. This is gonna resolve in 3 turns. You're gonna be late to the battle. I still have 1 unupgraded arc in here, I think those 2 probably? No, wait. No, those 2 are upgraded. This one is not upgraded. That means this one will then settle on Gazar. While this one will be upgraded and can then later join the fleet. And yeah, we'll likely have to make a short stop there to refill on manpower and to get this arc in place before we continue to probably the Riftborn. We're at war right now, and you know, why not? We can kind of make a tour the galaxy, a round tour around the galaxy there. So yeah, I think that's fine. Also, I'm sorry for the rapid movements of the camera. I'm kind of not sure what I should be doing. So I don't really see what's going on here for a minute until this hack arrives. And I want to run off those pirates. Do I really need to? I don't think so. I just need to get there, and then in the next turn mash the move button and then attack. I think that should work out. Once that is in place, I should be able to just lock the attack phase so nobody else should be able to do anything, but specifically those guys. Not that they will attack, because I think they would lose a battle. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they would. That would give us in total 3 pirate fleets. With that, the quest is gonna be almost over. Where is the last one? So I have one there, one here-ish, or here. Where's the last? Oh. We might have to bring this fleet over there to get those pirates, because I don't think anybody's ever going to go there. Who is green? You're the United Empire. You're kind of weak at this stage. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna do that. So with that, we should use our essence to get some more pops here. And then we should probably also think about upgrading the arc. Where's the thing? I'm already queuing it up, so I should probably prioritize that afterwards. Actually, I'm gonna buy this out. That way we don't waste too much on turns for natural food growth. Yeah, I think that's fine. Alright. I think that's it for this turn. Afterwards I can spend some essence here for population. Oh, we need to hack. Alright, I was kind of figuring out who I should be hacking. So the Sophon would obviously be a good target because they're likely gonna be ahead of us in science. But we don't really have a good way to get there for now. We can do that later. Obviously I could also try to go for the Horatio's home system, but then again I don't think that's ever likely gonna happen. So for now I think I will just continue to do that. Yeah. Right, I wanted those to move as fast as possible. Come on. I don't know whether you hear me clicking, but I'm clicking furiously. Alright, pirates. We started battle. Nice. Okay, so this is trivial. We just want to go in close because they are long-range missiles. And we did that. Nice. So by this point now we will have... Oh my god. I didn't... Oh crap. I didn't guard the system. So this will take them ages to get there. So, okay. We have 2. 2 should be fine to get at least second place. So that means we just wasted a couple of turns there. That's annoying. Alright. You just take over the job of getting into this system. They have a lot of manpower. We still are stronger though, like from a... Actually not that much, we have 900 in total. I guess we are technically missing the arc that we had before. These leeches don't really contribute anything. Oh, okay, so this is what I was speaking about before. If you have that with any other empire, you have the option to take over the system with the help of this tech. For the Vodyani it works differently. You basically just gain in essence from that. Right now we don't, but we could consider picking it up now to, you know, get a little bit out of it. That said, they don't really produce a lot of pops. So maybe not. We also got the ship design for the... What's it called? Yeah, I don't care about you guys. For the carrier. Also, we need to build something in Xanados, and that is definitely pops. And we need to do the same thing in Lost. Perfect. So that's just gonna take a turn, and afterwards I can decide what I actually want to do there. Same for Xanados. And that just back out of everything. The privileges will be removed. And photobomber. This would give us some weird beams. That's very weak. This is so not worth going for. Sometimes this quest can give you the bombers, the strikecraft, but that's a really weak reward. Not worth bothering. So you are the system hero and you still don't have anything better to assign to. I guess let's just give you some science bonus. Are you a Nakalim? You actually are a Nakalim. Don't remember what they give. Oh, Alliance. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Let's just get some dust. Okay, so you arrived. Oh, interesting. You see that I can leech from this system, even though it's my own system, but I could get rid of the Umbral Choir's population. This might be very interesting. So, the way the Umbral Choir works is they hack empty systems, like for example Rigel, right there, and they can put down a, I don't think, sanctuary, probably I think it's called a sanctuary, which gives them a certain number of slots per planet where they can fill up pops without technically visibly colonizing it. Another faction can still colonize that system. Pops don't grow on those sanctuaries, they grow only on the home system, which I guess still is here. But they can choose to build a pop in any system they wish. So if they choose Xanados as the place where they build new pops or send new pops to, that would probably mean that we could endlessly leech from them. It's not that big of an amount, but it's still 1600. And, you know, that's quite a big deal, I would say. So I kind of have to think about that. I could bring the leechers over, honestly, because they're not going to be doing that much for an attack fleet. So let's just do that. That will slow down this invasion by a little bit. Not that much, honestly. But I think I'm going to do that. You guys, you move over here. Leeching from your own system. I wonder whether that also influences my food output. Let's just quickly check that. No, it does not. That said, should I actually do that? I am at war with them right now. I don't see a reason why not to, honestly. It wants me to upgrade my fleet. Do I actually have any upgrades? Noteworthy upgrades. Not here, as of right now. Railguns are nice, but not for this kind of build. We do have better troop modules, but they're already installed. Strikecraft, I don't think I'm gonna put that on the Ark. I don't think that's quite necessary. So, not here, definitely. Maybe, I mean, there are smaller ships in this fleet. Racks and gouges. Let's check those quickly. There's no auto upgrades here, nor here, so let's just... I don't even know what that is. Oh, right. The better repair module for the Arks. Right, that makes sense. So you just stay there. Next turn you're gonna kill those guys. And after that, I don't honestly know what to do with you guys. We have a fleet here, 15 command points. That would be 28, so a little bit too much, but I can take some smaller ones out there. So I could combine that up. And then use the rest to reinforce this one here. A little bit odd because I kind of set this one up to be self-sufficient, but this one would not be able to leech anything. So that's something to consider. Yeah, I don't quite know what to do at this side. So you are just gonna continue doing that until we can invade. have a hero left unassigned? Do I have a system without hero? I in fact do. You are what kind of hero? Just a general hero, so... But I can't assign you to Xanados? Oh, right, because it's blockaded. That was the whole reason why we went over here in the first place. So let's fix that. You get the hell out. Yeah, don't even care. What? No, I will not stop leeching. Will you please? Yeah, right. Run away. And this hero needs to go here, so we can finally actually gain experience and use it. Right, so, some places finished building, and I should probably just... I mean, this is 6 turns, I don't think that's worth to spend their essence for it. This place is not too bad at science. And I do have some to spare for antimatter, so let's do that. It has 1 cyberflora, so not worth getting that, but definitely worth getting those, and probably before the other one, because it's a bit faster to build. I probably should also get this one. It did just get some happiness from the hero. Yeah, but I mean, adding more population will reduce it, so... Supermarkets are definitely a good thing to do. And we will likely also need some microwaves, but this is a problem for 15 turns or sooner when we have more production. Here though, we don't really have much to do. I don't think, no, we don't need any happiness. I don't think necessarily we need any... Although there are a lot of steriles, so maybe let's do that. That might be useful. And then, let's see, I should probably also create a design for the Crusader here. This ship just looks so amazing. I love it. You'll have seen it in the trailer of the Vodyani in the beginning of the episode. It's just amazing. Alright, so what do we want to put on this ship? Obviously, a tractor beam is something very nice to put on a big ship like that. You can have... Which ones are the stronger beams? Honestly though, but at this stage, the lasers are also something we should probably put on a ship. In addition, we should probably also pay attention to this here, damage on squadrons and health on squadrons. So getting those in is also a good thing to do. This isn't significantly more damage, and we're gonna boost some laser damage anyway. So they're gonna be just offensive. I don't think I have any modules to boost the squadron damage yet. I will get them, don't worry. But yeah, that's something we're also gonna do. I don't have a lot of defense modules at all. Oh, actually we have 2, never mind. I didn't quite see that. Because I do want a repair module on that as well. And finally, we also need some main weaponry, and with that we're probably just gonna put in a Hellary laser. This is 19 on all ranges, but I think at this stage this is more useful, because most battles are going to be decided at medium range. So... I mean, look at the damage, this makes a huge difference. And adding a laser instead, a beam, I mean, yeah, that's much less. And if I remember correctly, this one has a higher fire rate, so there's less chance of us overkilling an enemy. It even has a little blue smoke or something. It's weird, looks like a hologram in front of it. Alright, so everything's set, apply design. I'm not sure we're gonna build any as of right now. So you arrived, and do you really want to challenge the Ark? Ooh, you're a long-range missile craft. But doesn't really matter though, because in 2 turns this is gonna be depleted anyway, then we can just settle. I should be able to upgrade it. Yeah, there's no reason why I should not be able to. Maybe I cannot de-anchor the Ark afterwards, so I should probably try to take this fight. I do have defenses. I do have double the health. I have more firepower shown. Definitely more defenses. I think this should be fine. Famous last words. So obviously we try to go in close, so we don't get so much damage. And he ran. That's unexpected. But I don't complain. So you will just continue your job there. I need to do something with those guys. I can't just let them sit around. So we have the hero in place, and we do need to fill up the fleet over here with ships. We need 8 command points. That would be 2 arcs, which I don't think is gonna happen. This one's gonna join them, but we'll also put one back down there, so don't really know. These are 2 arcs. You know what I could do? This, I think, is a level 1 arc, so I should probably try to upgrade that quickly. Let's do that. Put this, what's this, Siaze down for a second. Oh, you fought. Okay, so let's chill out for a moment here. Yeah, that's you guys. Alright, next turn I should be also able to afford another arc. Don't think that I need to, do I? Probably. I mean, this one would obviously be nice if I could upgrade it with some Eden Incense that I think I should be able to buy. No, in fact, there is none on the market. Who bought any? You know, in a perfect world, you would also be able to just trade with the other empires, but given that everybody kind of hates me, I don't think this is gonna happen. So they are aggressive, angry, 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 and they're obviously at war, so they're not gonna trade with me. Yeah. Not really a trade kind of guy. You guys also wait for a turn. Perfect. So, arcs it is then. And you know, we might just build it here. Because we can just plonk down this one, build the upgrade, and queue up the next arc. Which then does the exact same thing. Yeah, why not? It even gets done in 1 turn. Nice. Suspicious, because this takes a full turn. Don't quite know what's going on there. Kras needs a job. You finished your fleet. Interesting. We still have some more fleet or CP that we could put into this fleet. So let's just see how much. 8. I kind of want to make a Crusader kind of as a, what's it called? Flagship into the fleet. But that would not be optimal CP usage, so maybe instead, I think I put 1 additional ship. Or no, that's just 3 and 3. So yeah, let's put a flagship Crusader in there. That's nice. We also finished here, and this is a system where we get titanium, so we probably should put in some effort to get more of it. We have now a steady income, so it's no longer a big deal. And apart from that, I definitely should also proliferate here as soon as I can, which would be next turn. Happiness is fine. These are obviously also a big deal, so we shall just queue that up. Yeah, that's fine. Nice, and some hero upgrade. This is our secondary fleet hero. Yeah, right, ecologist. A fleet hero that has a terrible ship. Look at this. We are in a system, where am I? We are in a system that we own, so we can quickly upgrade this. This is something, I haven't even noticed that before. Never do that, ever. So we're just gonna do that here. Some shielding. Is this the upgraded one? I don't know whether I got this. No, I did not. Alright, so fleet movement and some of this here. Alright, that's better. Much better. Okay, so you're gonna do that, and then we're gonna switch roles and do the other thing instead. Alright, let's just continue that, as useless as it might be. Though, remember, every home system we get, we kinda got to keep. So, we'll need heroes for those as well. This fleet, though, you should just wait. Yes. You can just continue your exploration. Interesting, the United Empire back here. There's your fleet. A quite impressive fleet, I might add. I think it's easy for us, but you know, still an impressive fleet. Haven't I told you to stop? Maybe there's an invisible fleet here. That happens sometimes. That they freak out and think that they have something to do. Your leeches, you just should come over here. And right, so in one turn, actually this is the ship that we just ran off. So let's do that again, close range. Probably they're not gonna fight, since running away would just kill them. And that caused, yeah, I don't think we lost any health. No, not at all. We healed more than they could damage us. So we killed their food ship, that means next turn it's gonna be done, and we can put down the arc. And yeah, that's that, so next turn. What are we gonna do here? I don't think there's really much interesting to do. Maybe this would be probably a nice thing to build. We can actually now afford it. It's a miracle nobody built it yet. Weird. Gobris. Ah, that was the arc upgrade. Alright, so we need to put down this new arc we got. Sion? Whatever. So you the anchor. This one goes down. You group up here and you get the upgrade. Perfect. So you should also be full on manpower. Perfect. Yeah, it looks like we will be able to get at the galaxy from two sides, which is nice. I should probably also put another ship in this fleet. So maybe, who's not doing anything that is decent in production? Fides is actually good in production, so you should also be building a Crusader. Kind of as a flagship for this fleet over here. Though it's funny to speak of flagships when you have arcs. Because the carriers are smaller than the arc. So why do we continue hacking them? Because we probably don't have anything better to do. And they don't produce anything interesting for us still. We could mess with their government. We could make them pacifists. Although that means they could force peace on us, which would be bad. Yes. They're likely not gonna stay pacifists though. Let's just do it anyway, it's funny. But I should probably not continue that hack, that's kind of pointless. What I could do instead is this. Because the Horatio might be more advanced technologically. Maybe, hopefully. So we get something more out of that. Some more production for this hero and some more, what's that? That's our main hero, so bigger is better. Alright. Something I should probably also have done long ago is, since we have a new slot here and probably also unlocked some more cards, look at what new battle tactics we have available. So I was tempted before to put this in because it's a decent long range strategy. It's slightly better than this one because this one, you know, has one in mid-range instead of far. But apart from that, we didn't really pick up any new better... maybe for mid-range. I mean, this one is alright, but maybe there's something better for mid-range. Not really. The only alternative would be this one. Actually, why not? The thing is, the bottom flotilla is usually the one that kind of causes trouble. And if this one stays at long range, it's gonna do like if we have 3 lanes here, here, and here, this one's gonna do something like that. This would mean that they should be able to fight all the enemies at all times, unless the enemy fleet does something like that. Which would not make sense. That would be they will also stay at long range, right? So it's not good against long-ranged enemies, which we will not be using that against. What am I clicking? I would not use this tactic against long range, so maybe that's better, yeah. Because if an enemy... I mean, this going for mid-range is really when we have another enemy that goes for mid-range as well. If we have an enemy that goes for mid-range, it's likely that they're gonna use that battle card. In that case, it doesn't really matter as well. I think I'm just gonna leave it. I'll put this one in. Yeah. That's something we can maybe do next time, to focus a bit more on better battle cards. Who are you? I don't care about you, go away. And what do you guys want? You still have an invisible fleet up your bum. Alright, that's this for this turn. So we ran them off, that means we can now settle here, do the upgrade and then get going. But we need more trees. Deciduous trees, where are they? Oh, not many on the market. Well, I was pumping out arcs quite quickly, so that's that. You don't like me still, you don't like me still. I'm not leeching from you guys, why are you complaining? At least not that I knew. Alright, so they are just gonna continue. So their population is steadily decreasing. Not necessarily their defenses though, which is a bit of an issue. Also, I just remember, now that we have titanium, maybe we should invest. Only infantry right now. Maybe there's some on the market? Please, 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 there's not. But we're now getting 12 per turn, so we will have 40 next turn, which means we can do that. And that. Yeah. We should be able to get those up relatively soon now. Alright, next turn. This is gonna take 3 turns. We finish an abduction. Where? Interesting. Well, it just naturally stopped. So you can not disband. Get off there. You're gonna wait for 1 turn to meet up with the rest of the fleet, and then I think we're gonna go for this territory here, the Cravers, and mess with them. Ooh. Actually, that might be dangerous. I mean, they tend to have terrifyingly large fleets. And we're only at half CP right now. I kinda don't even know why they declared war. A little worrying issue is that there's no longer a large Horatio fleet here. They were not at war, so maybe they just moved on. And they do have 3 large systems. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. A lot of diplomatic changes. You're hungry, I don't care. Not that you could even eat us, we're kind of mechanical in a way. Just some hero stuff, boring hero stuff. I tend to have so many heroes in the late game that it's just like every single turn I have to upgrade like 4 heroes. You did your thing, so you can withdraw and join up here in 7 turns, my god. You know what? This tag here might actually get more and more interesting, some more movement points. Let's just queue that up. How are we on population thing? 40 out of 50 necessary to get also a little bit faster. Can I accelerate this? Not here. Do I actually produce Eden Incense? Okay, I do, that's fine. That's nice. 3 per turn. How many do I have? Okay, we should be doing that in 3 turns as well. That's fine. And you can proliferate. What am I doing? What am I waiting for? You should probably also be... No. Okay, I didn't do that here. This is gonna be in 4 turns, so I'm not gonna bother. These are full. Can I do something more productive? We don't really have so many sterile worlds here, just 2. But there's a large number of hot ones, so yeah, that's totally worth it. And you've become a quite productive system, my god. Also very scientific. I mean, I guess it's just a great system because, you know, 5 planets. That said, we probably should get a second Ark. Not Ark, Behemoth. Big ships. How far away are we from that? We can actually have a second one. Change of plans. No longer alms for essence. You're gonna get another... Where is it? An economic behemoth. Right there. Nice. 8 turns still. Wow. So that's gonna meet up and we're just still leeching populations here. That's fine. We need to hack. Our last hack, I believe, was somewhere here. No, it was not. Where was it? It doesn't matter. We're gonna do something different now. So that's not gonna happen. I don't think so. What else could we do? I don't see anything else to do. So let's just do our usual thing. I look at this, the Riftborn are actually the only ones kinda keeping up on score. Okay, we did the thing in Fidis and some more population, nice. You just keep moving. Actually, you're probably done moving now, huh? Looks like there's a lot of empty arms still to look for. Let's move you over there. Someone's attacking us. Ooh. Wait. Oh no. It doesn't have the module for not being able to be attacked. We need to upgrade all our stationary arcs. Well, maybe because I don't care about your rewards. What do you want? Nah, definitely not. So we're gonna lose this arc. We cannot retreat. We can't do anything to prevent us from really winning this battle. But we can try to maximize our damage. So they are worst at close range, so let's try to get there. I don't think we're gonna get there in time. What kind of weaponry do they field? Mostly lasers. Interesting. Why do we have mostly projectiles? Are you such an old design that you... Yeah, you're such an old design. Man, oh man, I should have paid more attention to my arcs. So yeah, this is gonna be a total loss. Goodbye, arc. The thing is, we don't technically lose anything from that. Not really, at least. But the problem is, they have now invisible fleets that I can't really do anything against. The only thing I can do is upgrade my arcs, so at least those that are now here cannot be taken in the same way. Let's just check. Should I make a arc that is less defensive but more useful for production? I think I should. Meaning I don't need those. Do I need movement? I don't think I need movement anymore. I'm not gonna go out and settle somewhere. Maybe... No, I don't need the laser either. I don't need the repair. Nothing of that, actually. So that's the only one I really need. The module that lets us not be attacked as long as we are anchored. Defense-wise, I don't think I need to be spending any resources on those. I don't think that makes sense. They're not going to be fighting. Actually, also not this one. No fighting for you guys. That means technically we don't need any weaponry. Because again, they're only going to stay anchored. So yeah, I guess that's that. So we can just put in a lot of actually useful modules. which would be, I guess, production, and some science, and a little bit of dust, maybe a smidge of dust. All right, that should be fairly cheap. Yeah, there we go. I should probably click on the right thing. So yeah, that was technically a big mistake of mine. This one also doesn't need to be battle arc anymore, so you can just also have this design. Same goes for you over here. That was all very cheap. Just means I need to spend more time to, you know, retrofit to the other design again. But first we're gonna have to take this arc back. How are you so slow? I think it's time for a third hero that I will put on this ship. Yeah, this one got injured. Sad. It's a cool picture. I like this. And some upgrades for you. Boring dust. Yeah, that was a big bummer. I will not upgrade that. That would be a very big waste. You just meet up. I wanted to bring you over to the Cravers. But I'm not sure anymore whether that's a good idea. Though, I mean, they can't attack this arc, so they would invade, which would be bad for them, manpower-wise, so I think we're safe to just go for that. I should probably, though, put some defenses in place, just to be sure. I should not spend too much money, because I will need it to get the arc back. It's gonna be expensive. Yeah, that was a bit of a bummer, but, you know, what can we do? Except for paying more attention, that's something we could have done. 10 pops. That would take 10 turns. It's sad that we don't get to actually get them in this turn. We need more... We need invasion power, which now we can technically afford. So also what I wanted to do is get these upgrades here. What do I want first? So we're facing a lot of tanks. So obviously it would make sense to get our... planes stronger first, so that deal more damage against them. Yeah, I think that's fine. And the next 40 will then go in this upgrade. So in 4 turns. Alright, you're on your way to Leech, which I think is nice. I wonder whether dialogue also shows up in this system here. Probably not in Goblins, but they definitely went for this Rigel here. Yeah, that would be interesting to know. You're moving up here, so don't worry with those. What is this one doing here? Scientific. Feels like the AI is doing weird things with the designs for the ships. They used the things wrong, I wanted to say. We got more pops, which is nice. We have been hacked in Oyad. I honestly couldn't care less. So, refuse the thing here, some more hero stuff. You are in Xanados. Alright, so you get some, I guess, dust. Everybody's happy anyway, so nothing to worry about. And you're still kind of pointless at this stage. I mean, you're a good hero, but you know, there's no more useful upgrades. Who is here? The Academy. So I could consider attacking them, but that would just make them angry. I hope they will just move away, otherwise I will not have a choice later on. But you know. So I wanted to scan for some like hidden systems here. I don't think there's gonna be any, but you know, why not try? And after that I think I'm just gonna scrap you. Yeah, you are no longer useful to us. So... where are you stuck? Over here. Alright, so you go back here to Leech, and we can actually now see a fleet of the Cravers. That looks like a lot of lasers and beams to me, which is fine. A lot of behemoths. Interesting. Never seen them to focus on so much on behemoths. I will stay 1 turn here to Leech. I hope this is gonna notify me, otherwise I might forget. And then we're gonna go for the home system. You just, yeah, you had this one here happen. Okay, so I'm gonna predict next turn we can get... Next time we can get home system of the United Empire. We will potentially not make it for the Cravers next time. But rather soon. And then there's not gonna be too many systems left. At this point, honestly, the most terrifying are the Umbral Choir, because they have hidden fleets that we can't see. And we're still a little bit away from tech that lets us actually see them. That said, no, not really. We complete that, we do the faster speed, and then we can get the module that lets us find them. Yeah, they're toast. Because once we find them, it's no longer a big deal. And I think also that would mean I should also focus for Horatio. I mean, obviously, there's just not much more to do. So, battle plan. Finish the United Empire, move over to the Riftborn here. On this side, finish off the Cravers. This should be also fairly reasonable and doable. And then move over to Horatio. And I still have a fleet here that's kind of not doing anything right now, or I think it's sending to Hazel. So I will outfit this one with detection systems and go for the Umbral Choir. They're usually quite easy to squish out once you actually find them, but usually finding them is the bigger problem. So these are our battle plans, and with that I think I'm all out of time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.